Hi, good evening. Welcome to Pure Cricket. This is your host Sam. Just give this another minute for Satish sir to join in. Hello. Hi. Let's see Kirtana, Sarthak, Chandan, Amod. Hello. Just waiting for Satish sir to join in here. Hello, Satish sir is joining us, Chandan. Hello. Give it a minute and we'll have Satish sir with us very soon. Hi everyone, just one more minute and we will be off. Hope everybody's doing fine during the lockdown, staying at home, staying safe, making sure you're not going out for any unnecessary reason. So, yeah. Okay, great. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Satish sir. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us at Pure Cricket. This is our first session of Not Just 2020 with Satish Samant sir. Thank you, Satish Samant sir, for joining us this evening.
Hi, good evening. So nice to be here with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Just for those of you who follow cricket and Mumbai cricket specifically, will not need an introduction of Satish sir, but for those who haven't, I will just introduce Satish sir to you, give you a few highlights of what his career has been so far. He's been a very well-known player during his playing days, and as a coach, he's been the coach of the Mumbai under-17, the under-19, under-22 teams. He's also been an assistant coach for the Rajasthan Royals in the IPL. Some of you might have seen him on TV when the IPL was conducted in South Africa. He is also the current coach for the Air India senior team. During his playing days, he's played with greats like Sachin Tendulkar, Sanjay Manjrekar, Praveen Amre, U.S. Lakshman. You name the player, and Satish sir has in one way or the other played with them or against them during his time as a player. So thank you, Satish sir, very much for being part of this, and we are looking forward to hearing from you. So this is the first of a series, and we today are going to talk about just the game in general. Right? That's where we'll start from, and then we'll progress as our sessions continue to some of the technicalities of the game, some of the needs and the wants of the game. If somebody wants to follow cricket as a profession, a career, if somebody wants their children to do this as a professional or a career, right? You work now largely with the grassroots of Indian and Mumbai cricket. I say not just Mumbai Indian cricket, but Indian cricket also, because during your tenure as a under-19 coach, 4 of the players from Mumbai have represented India.
You got a right
at the under-19. Right. So wonderful. So I want to talk to you, and we'll start by. I know I have spoken a lot, but now I'm going to hand it over to you. What about 20 years ago, the game was very, very different than it is today. How do you see, what are your thoughts on how much the game has progressed in these last 20 years? We didn't have IPL 20 years ago. That's changed a lot. So what's your thought on where the game was and where is it today?
I'll go back a little bit more than 20 years. I can say around maybe in 90s. There was a lot of players playing, but few players were able to play for India because there were only 2 formats, basically test cricket and one-day cricket. Okay, and most of the people, they don't used to get the monetary benefit, wasn't there that much that time. Like now, what is happening? Some plus, some minus of. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, sorry.
Okay, yeah. Some plus things was that time people used to get jobs in public sector as well as in corporates or banks, and now it is very difficult for them to get a job because of cricket. But lot more improvement has been done by BCCI during that period. Mr. Dalmia, Sharad Pawar Saab, they all did a very fantastic job. Uh, Cricketers started getting money, more money for a matches. They got a contract with the BCCI. So BCCI has done a lot of things, and the main, I think during that period, the main important player, I should say that it's because of him, so everything is changed. You must be knowing his name, Sachin Tendulkar. It's because of him so many good things happen. Because any game only survive because of a spectator, a public. When public is there, then only that game can be survived. And to survive, for survival, that game required a hero, a legend.
Right.
So Sachin, because of Sachin, there was a lot of viewership, lot of attention, lot of public involved in the game.
Right.
So a lot more things happened during that period. And so BCCI did a fantastic job promoting cricket all over the country. They started courses for the coaches, courses for the trainers, courses for the what can say
The
umpires,
business,
scorers.
the
So there's
umpire.
a lot
Right.
of opportunity created for players. Those after cricket, not everyone get opportunity to play for country, right? So
Right.
after retirement, what is there? So they got the opportunity in this way. And after the IPL, everything is changed.
Right.
Players also got the more opportunity because most of the IPL team they got so many players they haven't played for even a first class, played for any
Right.
state. Even they got opportunity. That was a big difference, and that gives a hope for so many players. Because initially, when there was a cricket in 90s or even first half of till 2005, there was a first class player. How many first class players were there? At the time playing Ranji Trophy, around 400, 450. So only 450 people were getting opportunity to get
Right.
notice at top level. Okay,
Right.
and only money was there. So I'm talking about monetary benefit because that is also important part. So
Absolutely.
only those people are getting money. Other people were not. They're surviving like that. But because of IPL, other people also got that hope that they will get chance to play for a IPL team franchisee. If they perform well, they might get chance to be picked for a country. So that
Right.
was a big difference. Because after the IPL, everything is changed,
Right.
and more and more people are getting involved in cricket. More and more opportunities for cricketer, not only to play cricket, only cricket with this thing, but they can be attached to the game in a different way, different like as a coach, as a manager, as a umpire, as a scorer, as a trainer. So those
Right.
so many opportunities are there.
Right. Right. Thank you for that. So over the course of the 20-25 years, the infrastructure in the country has gotten better for cricket. Not
Yes,
just
yes,
an
yes.
opportunities, not just as players, but other support staff as well have come up because of which,
Right.
and like you rightly said, we have an icon of the game who belongs to the country, and
Yeah.
he's an icon, he's an idol not just for people in India, but
Mm.
the entire world for his game and for his behavior on and off the field.
Yes,
Um,
yes, yes.
and he's an idol for almost everybody in the current lot that plays for the country. Uh,
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
so thank you for sharing that insight. Um, so I'll ask you now again, because cricket, building a career really starts at the grassroots level for any player. Um,
Right.
what do you think is the right age to pursue this career, and why? And I'll tell you my thought behind the question as well. A lot of us have played cricket at a certain level, and we may have not been able to fulfill our dream of playing for the state or for the country. Like you said, the
Right.
opportunity that the IPL creates is really phenomenal. You can go from
Right.
not being known at all to being a public figure in India in no time, in the matter of one match.
Right.
But this also, there's a lot of pressure on children, on parents to to play cricket, to be successful, to go out there and not just play cricket, but get your name in the papers. My child wants to
Absolutely.
play for the IPL and so on and so forth. So
Yes,
what's the
yes,
right
yes.
age according to you to start pursuing this as a career, and why do you think that age is right?
as a career or as a to start playing cricket? It's a different thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So we all start playing cricket from the time that we can hold a bat or hold a ball.
Right, right. So, according to me, I think it is depends upon that person, that player, that kids.
Right.
That is the strength of that kid,
Yeah.
overall physical ability to play that game. Because playing cricket means if you're going to play cricket with a soft ball, then you can start at any age. Even at the
Right.
age of 2, also you can start playing cricket with a soft ball. But if you want to play cricket with a leather ball, a hard ball, you require a physical ability to perform with that particular ball. There's a
Right.
chance of getting injured at wrong that age if you start early, and that their fear will be there whole of his life.
Right.
So I can't see a perfect age, but what I normally suggest to my parents that initially there's so many parents come towards me and for asking for the advice. My kid is playing very well. He plays really well. He's like a next Tendulkar, like that thing, and uh, I want him to join. Like, if he's a five, according to me, if around 5 or 6, they can start playing some other games. They should do some athletics, swimming. This is all basic games and gymnastics. So if they do all this thing for next 3 4 years, they will develop into a better player, better sports person. The whole body will be in a better position to adopt any game. So
Right. Okay.
first they should work on all this game, and according to me, they should play any game and as many as game as possible, indoor as well as outdoor, till the age of 12, 13.
Right.
And then cricket, yes, I will say maybe after 10 they can start, because that the body is ready to cope up with the conditions.
Right.
And maybe after 14 or 15, they'll be in a position to decide whether they can play cricket, or they if they want to play some other game, they'll be in position to take a decision. Not at the age of 10 or 12. It's very difficult. So
Right.
now normally parents, they decide in spite of players decide, parents decide that my son is going to play. Let him decide. Let kid decide. They should decide that whether they're going to play, or whether they're going to continue with studies. So
Right.
according to me, after 10 is the right age to play with a leather ball.
Okay. Okay. Great. Thank you. I think that gives clarity to a lot of people who want to say, okay, my son or daughter is 5 and 6, and they have taken after me, and they're really good batsmen and really good bowlers, and they should start playing cricket from now on. I mean, yeah, once in a decade, once in a century, you will find a genius like
Absolutely.
Sachin Sir,
Yeah,
who is just
yeah, yeah.
and born with the natural ability and worked extremely hard on that to play for India
Yeah,
at that
so
age.
there are so many young kids tried their level best to copy Sachin. How many Sachins you have produced that?
Yeah,
Very
true.
difficult. So
Right.
after every 10 to 15 years, you'll get one legend,
Yeah. Oh,
player
and
like
and it
Sachin.
is one player like Sachin across the world, not just India. Right.
Absolutely.
So on that note, and Satish sir, I hope you don't mind, I'll keep switching from Hindi to English to Hindi. My Hindi is not great, but their audience, I think, will also like to hear
Okay.
us in Hindi as well. So I'll switch. I hope you don't mind.
No
Um,
issue.
so
Chalega.
as much Hindi as I can manage. Okay. So आपने अभी बात करी कि किस एज में परस्यू करना चाहिए, किस एज में बिफोर यू गेट टू 10 कोई स्पोर्ट खेलना चाहिए जिसमें आपकी बॉडी की फिजिकल डेवलपमेंट होती है, ताकि आपके पास लेदर बॉल क्रिकेट खेलने की स्ट्रेंथ हो, एटलीस्ट बेसिक स्ट्रेंथ
Yeah.
हो, जिसको आप डेवलप कर सकते
Right. Right.
हैं.
Right.
उसके बाद जो जरूरत होती है, व्हाट डू यू थिंक, व्हाट इज द रिक्वायरमेंट टू बी अ गुड क्रिकेटर? Basic, I'm talking about basic, not developing that into greatness, but mentally, physically, what is the requirement to be a good cricketer? Because like I said, right now, not just the game, not just your own pressure, peer pressure, but people around you, environment, parents pressure is also there. So what does it take to be a good cricketer, mentally and physically?
See, if you're talking about only an ordinary cricketer, you're talking about the player who's reaching at a top level.
Oh, we always,
Ordinary cricket means the basic thing.
everybody
From
is
the
assuming
basic
that
level or from the top.
everybody is assuming that their child will want to play for India.
So if they think that in that way, then that kids, the players should cross that parameter set up by BCCI or their cricket association fitness parameter. You have to complete that parameter. And everything is there on net, so you'll get everything, every details about that. What are the parameters? What is BIP test? What are different
Right,
tests? So they
right,
have to prepare. खुद को तैयार करना पड़ेगा उसको, उसके लिए फिजिकली उतना फिट होना चाहिए कि फिटनेस की वजह से उसको कोई इश्यू नहीं आना चाहिए, इतना फिट होना चाहिए. As a
right.
bowler, as a fast bowler, required a different fitness. As a batsman, as a spinner, required a little bit different fitness. As a wicket keeper, required a lot of, you know. So that fitness is also differ from the player to player.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
so you have to find out that you are in which category and how much you have to put efforts for the physical fitness. But the main important thing, what I feel that mental game in cricket separates best players from the rest.
Right,
If you're
right,
if you are mentally fit, then that is a key thing. So
right.
मैंने हमेशा like जब भी when we interact with so many big players, and what opportunity to interact with so many greats in this game. Rahul Dravid, when he was there with Rajasthan Royals, so I was there in the NCA that time. He was also there. So all big players. Sachin always used to give a lot of talk to our under junior team on the 17-19 team, when first class team also. And every time they emphasis on a mental fitness.
Right.
And according to them, when I ask them कि बाबा क्या एग्जैक्टली अगर एक अच्छा लेवल पे परफॉर्म करना है तो उसमें परसेंटेज क्या होता है, यानी मेंटल फिटनेस का कितना परसेंटेज है, फिजिकल फिटनेस का कितना परसेंटेज है, या स्किल
Right,
का कितना परसेंटेज है. तो बोलते आउट ऑफ 100 90%, ऑलमोस्ट 90% मेंटल फिटनेस है.
right.
बाकी के 10% में फिजिकल फिटनेस और आपका है. दैट डजंट मीन कि बाकी का फिटनेस नहीं करना चाहिए, वो आपका उतना ही लेवल का है, वही लेवल का करना है. बट अगर जिसका जो मेंटली ज्यादा फिट है, देन चांसेस है उसका वो लेवल पे सर्वाइव होने का.
Right,
तो मेंटली फिट होने के लिए इट्स एवरी गेम, इफ यू थिंक एवरी गेम इज माई लास्ट गेम एंड एवरी गेम यू गिव योर लेवल बेस्ट. हर एक अपॉर्चुनिटी को ऐसा ऐसा एक करो कि मेरे लास्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी है तो मैं छोड़ूंगा नहीं अपॉर्चुनिटी, ऐसे आपको सोचना है. वो टैक्टिकल ब्रेन भी इन एवरी मैच यू प्ले, एवरी प्रैक्टिस सेशन यू प्ले, every time you have to think about the situation and to play to develop your that tactical brain. वो अगर ब्रेन तैयार होता है तो ऑटोमेटिकली आपको बाकी के बच्चे जो है, बाकी के जो आपके प्लेयर्स है, उससे आप एक स्टेप ऊपर चले जाते हैं. और उसके वो जो मेंटली स्ट्रांग प्लेयर्स जो बनते हैं वही मैक्सिमम क्रंच सिचुएशन में परफॉर्म करते हैं. ये हम लोग ने देखा है. और
right.
उसके लिए बहुत से एक्सरसाइज भी हो सकते हैं. वो एक्सरसाइज आप स्पेसिफिक एक्सरसाइज है वो करते हैं. और आजकल बहुत से लड़के लोग हैं, वो बहुत से लड़के लोग साइकोलॉजिस्ट के पास उनका इंटरेक्शन रहता है, उनके सेशंस होते हैं एंड दे वर्क ऑन दैट. इसका मतलब है ना कि उनको कि वो कितने भी अच्छे प्लेयर उसको जरूरत नहीं रहेगी, ऐसा नहीं, उनको जरूरत रहती है. सो दे नॉर्मली गोज टू साइकोलॉजिस्ट, दे हैव रेगुलर सेशंस विद देम. सो दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट in game, in any game.
Uh, I was reading an article, sir, that you talked about mental fitness over here and just toughness, mental toughness. And I was reading an article yesterday. It was Sachin sir's birthday, and he has written somewhere that when he played his first game against Pakistan, he scored 15 runs and he got out.
Right.
And he was very upset, and he went inside, and Ravi Shastri sir spoke to him, and he said that don't think about this like a school cricket game, and stay at the wicket for an hour, and then you will see what difference you make. And then he went on to make a 50 in the game.
Second,
and that
yeah.
about, in the second inning. And that talks about the tremendous mental strength. Also, like you said, every game you need to focus on every game. We were looking at a series on YouTube, on the TV, because that's all you can do right now.
Right.
where we talked about the comeback of the Australian team after two of their senior players were put out of the game. And Justin Langer, every game after, whether it was success or failure, kept telling every batsman, because their batting failed a lot of times in that series on their comeback. He kept saying that you have to play every ball as it's the last. Just like you said, last game.
Yes.
One ball at a time, and that's how you will succeed in life. So thank you for
So
sharing
being present.
that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You talked about interaction and learning from some of the greats of the game. Can you share some, because obviously there's something that sets them apart, their skill, their mental strength. What about their values and work ethic? Can you talk a little bit about the work ethic that they have, how hard they have trained to be at that level?
So first thing is they're very strong mentally. So you can see that so many players playing very well in domestic cricket, but when they get chance to play in first class game, they never perform. There are some good players perform at first class level. They got a chance to play for India, but they didn't perform. So and some people got a chance to play for India, and they survive and they shine like anything. They become legend, like so many players. So it's first thing is they work more on a mental aspect rather than cricketing skill, because over the period most of the players' skills are almost same, because most of the players almost spend so many hours practicing the same skill, everything, everyone is doing the same thing. But mentally, these strong players, these legends, these extraordinary players, they do same things differently. They got an answer for every question. People used to say that Sachin got different shot for one particular ball. So कोई ball अगर एक covered रहे, एक batsman सिर्फ covered रहे कर सकता है, he used to play that ball towards point, or sometimes towards mid on, sometimes towards the mid off, or sometimes towards the square leg. Same ball, same line, same thing. That was the ability, and as per plan, perform. See, one example I can give. In Australia, Sachin was getting out to McGrath for a particular few matches. He got out very cheaply.
He was driving and getting out.
He was playing outside the off-stump ball, and he's trying to play a cover drive again and again, and getting out, got behind most of the time. And next match, I think whole match he scored 100. Not played a single cover drive.
Right.
Even no, because they're planning. When Shane Warne told in one, I think he quoted in one interview. So that was their plan, to frustrate him, to bowl outside the off stump, and just frustrate him, and then he'll play some that. But that particular Sachin didn't play a single shot in that particular area. That is called mental toughness. He decide. When they decide to do something, nobody can stop them. So they're very strong. And
sir, sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. We have one question. I will take a question, because one question that one of the viewers, Follow the Hulk, has asked is that apart from, and we'll go back to cricket, but apart from cricket, what other sport can you play to develop as a cricketer, apart from cricket? Because off season also there's some training and all that. So we'll answer that question and come back to what you're talking.
Yeah. Few games like there's few games are the supporting game, or supportive game, I can say, for cricket, that is table tennis, which will help you to develop your hand-eye coordination. Then badminton in off season, not in a regular season. Off season badminton will improve your reflexes. Some even Indian games like Kho, quite useful for a cricketer. Then even a football, but not in a regular season, because we are not a trained football players. So during the off season you can play all these games, but during the season you can play table tennis, the best game to develop your hand-eye coordination, and which is very useful if you are a batsman or wicket keeper or even fielder.
Right. Thank you. We'll come back to that point where you're talking about mental strength, and also how these great players keep constantly working on bettering themselves. And I remember you told me one instance about when Virat was playing under 17 or under 19, when the Mumbai team planned on getting him out and did get him out. Can you talk a
Hmm.
little bit about that?
Yeah, see, you can make out from the player that this player is. I'll mention two incident. Now you can easily make out this boy got something different than others at a particular age. That was a match, was the final match of Mumbai versus Delhi at Calcutta, and that time Virat Kohli he was playing for under 19 Delhi team, but they got he and Ishant Sharma. They got a gap of a 1 week, so they came for that particular final match. And normally, this is our tendency of a coaches. We normally observe other team batsmen and other team bowlers who are their main batsmen. So what is their um how they are batting? What is the good points? What are the no, flaws and like that? That is normally we used to do. So according that we normally plan in our meeting with our captain and some bowlers, a batsman. So we had some plan for Virat Kohli after watching him in the nets. So after the match, he normally players मिलते हैं ना players match खत्म हो गया. We lost that match by 1 wicket, very close match, but very well fought. And he come to me and he told me, sir, कैसा कर कैसे की मैंने बैटिंग. लेकिन सर अच्छी की बैटिंग. Good, good. No sir, tell me, आपने कुछ तो देखा क्या. लेकिन नहीं, यू रियली बैटेड वेल. एक्चुअली उसने दोनों इनिंग में मिला के कुछ 17-18 रन किए थे, ज्यादा रन नहीं किए थे. एक में 8 और एक में 10 ऐसा कुछ किया था. तो ही आस्क्ड मी, मैंने टेल मी प्लीज. तो मैंने उसको वही पूछा, बोला कि नहीं मैंने कुछ ऑब्जर्व किया अबाउट योर ग्रिप, बॉटम एंड ग्रिप. तो उसके हिसाब से हम लोगों ने उसको फील्डिंग सेट की दोनों इनिंग में, और दोनों इनिंग में वो पर्टिकुलर पोजीशन पे 2 फील्डर सेट किए थे, वहां ही आउट हुआ दोनों इनिंग में.
Hmm.
तो बोले कि सर
Hmm.
आप मुझे लगा था, क्योंकि मैं जब बैटिंग को आता था तो फील्डर चेंज होते थे, दूसरा बैटिंग को आता था तो वापस चेंज होता था. तो मुझे समझ में आया कुछ तो प्लान किया है. तो क्या किसके लिए प्लान किया है मुझे समझना था, सर. और उसने मुझे सर मुझे खेलना है. तो मैं बोला यस यू आर डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू, मुझे इंडिया खेलना है. बोले यस डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू प्ले फॉर इंडिया बिकॉज यू ऑलरेडी स्कोर्ड सो मेनी. उसने कम से कम 3-4 100 किए थे अंडर 19 के लिए, दिल्ली के लिए, एंड वही साल वर्ल्ड कप था. तो यार डेफिनेटली गो, इतना अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस करेंगे, डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू गेट चांस टू प्ले फॉर इंडिया. एंड सो अंडर 19 नहीं सर, इंडिया खेलना है. So at the age of 17, that boy got that much of confidence, that much of attitude. मैं बोला कि yes, you will definitely play because you want to play for India and you will do
Right.
anything for that. I can make out from your eyes, and the rest is history. The same thing happened with Sachin. Sachin, one match at MIG at my club, playing some club match against some other club. It was some Govardhan, some junior tournament, suburb tournament, and Sachin was playing. So we were chasing around 180 runs, and I normally bat at number 3, and Sachin came at number 4. So we were batting. We lost 2 quick wickets, and that time he was just 13 and a half. I was under 19. He was just 13 and a half maximum. So that time when he was playing, one bowler, who was he was really quick under 19 lad, and he was then the West Zone under 19 team also. He was very quick. He bowled one bouncer, and Sachin tried to hook that ball, and ball just passed to his eyes. And that time he was wearing a blue, baggy cap, the woolen cap. You must be
Yeah.
aware.
Yeah. Yeah.
That time you used to wear that type of cap. And after the over, we normally come in between, or discuss something. So when we come close, he said, "Vatsla re" in Marathi. So I was, yeah,
मतलब बच गया.
Vatsla, यार, वाचला मुझे बच गया. तो मैंने
हाँ.
कि हाँ यार, आग कितने बाजू से गया, बच गया. That was my thinking. I was thinking in that way. नाईट तो 6 गेला असता. That was his second statement. I was shocked. 13-year-old boy playing against 19-year-old fast bowler. He was one of the fastest that time in Mumbai. I thought, hey, this boy is overconfident or what? Okay, that happened. And the next over, after 2 overs, I got a single on the first ball. Next 5 balls, that bowler tried to pitch him short. All 5 balls, he dispatched for 4. So 5 fours in a row, cuts and hook. So then I realized this boy is something different. He is going to be a different player. He's a special. So that attitude at that particular age is required.
Right.
That makes you that different player than others, and that all great players got the same attitude. That is the main point I want to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
We have a question from Sahil Guge, who
Okay.
is
Hi, Sahil.
asking you. Sahil has asked a question: what is the difference between a firm and a tight grip when you're batting?
Uh, good. I like this question. See, firm means firm and tight is very different. When you shake hand, how you shake hand? If you
So,
shake hand and you're not able to just move that hand, दोनों हाथ ऐसा पकड़, अगर एक शेक हैंड होता है और कोई ऐसा पकड़ के अगर खींचता है तो भी निकलता नहीं, दैट इज कॉल्ड अ टाइट ग्रिप. कैन यू सी दैट? हाँ, लेकिन
yeah,
अगर पकड़ के अगर थोड़ा सा ज्यादा प्रेशर किया तो निकल सकता है, दैट इज फर्म ग्रिप. सो इतना फर्म होना चाहिए कि प्रेशर ज्यादा, हैंडल पे प्रेशर नहीं आना चाहिए, बट इतना भी नहीं कि हैंडल हाथ से छूटे.
right.
टाइट ग्रिप. हाँ.
I had read somewhere or I had heard somewhere on TV. I can't remember. कई साल पहले की बात है, but maybe it was about a lawn tennis grip. Maybe the same could apply for cricket or not. I'm not sure. You'll help with that. But सर कि grip ऐसे पकड़ो कि इतने ऐसे सोचो कि पंची पकड़ रहे हो, इतना firmly पकड़ो, इतना tightly पकड़ो कि छूट नहीं जाए, पर इतना भी tight मत पकड़ो कि मर जाए.
Yeah.
So I think very good. I think you gave a very real example, real life example of how it should be done. Thank you. There's no question, but there's one more comment from Chandan Ashok saying, when can they see you in the commentary box? After this, I'm sure they would love to see you in the commentary box.
That is not my job. I'm better on the ground than commentary box.
But thank you, Chandan, for that suggestion. One more. We talked about grades, and I want to talk to you about one more grade that you have had the opportunity to play, interact very closely with, and that is Shane Warne. And because he's a completely different level of player. Like he's in his own class when it comes to not just cricket, but a lot of people say that he's one of the better thinkers and strategists of the game. So what was your experience with Shane?
Shane Warne is the greatest of all. अगर शेन वॉर्न को अगर कैप्टनशिप दे दिया थी ऑस्ट्रेलिया के, तो वो नंबर 1 कैप्टन होता था वर्ल्ड का. उसका एबिलिटी था. He was one of the sharpest brain. He's very shrewd. While taking decision is very shrewd, but he's very innovative. He always have a faith in their players, in his players. I have worked with him I was assistant coach to Rajasthan Royals, and I was I saw him very close, in a close quarter. Every time he surprised me with some different thing. See, I can give some example. Discipline, yes. What's discipline on the ground? So that is the most important thing. See, what are you doing after the match is none of my business. That was his clear. But on ground, you have to give 100%. There will be no substitute for your. So discipline was the main important part on ground. Even while traveling also. That time now we used to have that rule. He used to wear a big wristwatch in his hand, electronic. Then we can see the time from even long distance. So if you give a time around 9 o'clock we are leaving, you have to be there, be present in a bus at 9 or before 9. You can come at 5 minutes before 9, or you can come at 8:30. Not a problem. That is your issue. But bus will leave at 9. There's so many even first class players, Indian players, international players. उनको छोड़ के चला गया है, बस चली गई है. And one day happened with him only. He came little bit late. That means he's hardly 25 meters from the bus, and there were 9 बज गया. Our manager said, okay, now we are leaving. and he came by, came by some policeman. But that rule was for everyone. So everyone has to follow that rules. So there was no, and he used to have faith. He has to faith. He has to have very faith. And that's some that surprise element. What I want to say, that in super over, can you just believe one super over in match? He gave bowling to Kamran Khan, who who was not even a first class at that time. He played first match for any team, big team. He was a fast bowler. He gave that super over to Kamran Khan.
Yeah.
That surprise element, he used to shock us like by taking all the decision. One more incident I can tell. It's we in South Africa, we Rajasthan Royals played two match, both match we lost. Mumbai Indians were doing really well, and were third match against Mumbai Indians at, I think, Durban. So, and we are a little bit, no, all players are a little bit down because two consecutive losses. And then he told everyone that one day before when we reach Durban, he told, no, next day morning we are going. We are not practicing. We are going to straight away going to beach. We'll have fun. And
Yeah.
literally we had fun. We had fun there. Means not a game, but different games we played. We played game with the local players, all players, and we're having fun. And while going back, so you can the hotel was very close to the beach, so they can, from the room you can see the beach. So all the Mumbai Indians players were watching us playing and having time pass there, having fun. And then evening when I was there in the restaurant, having some of my the players, the most Mumbai Indians, some players are there very close to me also. There. He asked me, sir, what exactly you're doing? You lost two matches, huh? And that you're just showing what is your attitude is like. Yeah, you have won all the two matches, and we already won two matches, and we are a little bit upset about what you're doing. I don't know. I told I don't know what he's doing, but even I was surprised. What is doing? We should have practiced like that. I also try to be a little bit, and then that before the match, so Shane was got injured, so he was not supposed to play that match against Mumbai Indians. Okay, but he only few people, physio, doctor, and coaches, two coaches, chief coach and Shenwa, only four of us and captain. We are aware that he is going to play. Nobody, not a single player from our team, even not a single player from our team or support staff was aware that he is going to play match. And it was there in the newspaper. Everyone was aware that he is not going to play match. Okay, so Mumbai Indians, normally Shenwan is a big name. Everyone knows that. And when he went for the toss, and I was watching, no, I was watching people and even dressing room, other dressing room also, and they were surprised in there. How he's going for? He was not supposed to play match now. They were surprised. Nobody was aware. That surprise element was there. He got three wickets, including Sachin, and he won
Yeah.
the match. That is the difference between him and others.
Right.
And all these big players, they got that something like that, and they are very good human being. That I can say that they're very good human being, very well disciplined, team man. I can, if there's time, I can add one more story
Sure.
of that South African tour. Uh, there was one practice session, or whole day practice session was there. We were very tired, and other assistant coach, me and myself and one more Monty Desai were there at that time, the assistant coach of Rajasthan Royals. So we used to carry one kit bag where we used to carry a team means equipment, drill kit and everything. So I was carrying that. That time one of a person come, one of the manager, he comes towards me and he told me that, but he said, just come inside, watch and watch what Shenwan is doing. So I went inside. I was watching Shenwan. He was cleaning the room. He cleaned
Wow.
whole room. All plastic wrappers, all t-shirt covers, and everything was all players after match. They already went for bus के लिए चले गए थे. And he was cleaning the room. I also felt a little bit. So I helped him. Myself and few people will help him. When I came out, my bag wasn't there. That big bag. I was searching. कहाँ गया मेरा bag? Then I saw long distance, around 50 meters, Graham Smith. That time he was a captain of South African team. He was carrying my bag. Is it
Wow.
possible in India?
Wow. That is
See,
amazing.
this is some different thing we learn from now. Now Indian players are doing that thing. See, there's a difference. It's because of IPL, this culture already rubbed on our players. Also, they are following some good things. Even they are also following our good things, and we are following them also.
Right. Right. That is a fantastic. That is a fantastic anecdote, Satish sir, because we've heard about humility of all of
Yeah,
these players. In India, everybody is treated as God, but when they are back in their own countries, they just
absolutely.
continue to live
Yeah.
like normal human beings.
No,
I
no,
wanted to ask
sometimes.
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
sorry.
on. Go on.
No, no. In domestic cricket also, sometimes a 12th man also refuse to give water.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
club matches that I have seen, even school matches, 12th man, I don't want to because he's upset because he's not in the team.
Doesn't
He
want
don't
to do it.
perform 12th man duty. This is what is a big example for them. You have a
Right.
captain of a country and South Africa at that time number one in the world
The
that time.
world. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Even before Australia, he
Yeah.
was carrying a bag, a team kit bag, two
Yeah.
bags he was carrying his bag and my bag. So
And
see,
go.
this is the difference
That's
between
wonderful.
yeah.
Wonderful. A non-cricket question for you because this instance happened with me, and I called you after that. I remember I've called you after that, and I completely forgot that you did know Shane Warne at that point of time. I was at Delhi airport, and Shane Warne, you couldn't recognize him. He had become so lean and so fit, and we were at the
Mm,
conveyor belt picking up our bags. We just landed in Delhi that night,
mm,
and a friend of mine who was traveling with me said, "Hey Sam, शेन वॉन है ऑटोग्राफ पूछते बोला कौन है कहाँ पर उसे देखा तो शेन वॉन है ना बोला यार इतना दुबला तो शेन वॉन है नहीं तो कैसे हो सकता है बोला, नहीं नहीं सैम शेन वॉन ही है हम लोग बात ही कर आप फोटो ले ही लो so I went over and he was the only guy at the conveyor belt. He picked up his own bags and I went up and I said, "Excuse me, Shane, can we have a picture with you?" He said, "Yeah, sure, absolutely." It was so down to earth and so humble. We
absolutely,
all
yeah,
took
yeah.
pictures with him, and then we let him go after that. But he was traveling; it was late at night. He could have easily said no. But
Yeah,
really nice of him to have done that. Very cool. We are actually going. We have got so engrossed in talking that we are almost over with our time that we had scheduled. But
oh,
a couple of things that I want to ask you before I let you go is um, March 16th, 1997. There was an article in the Asian Age with you sitting on the stairs of MIG Cricket Club.
mm.
Um, Tell us a little bit about that article, what it was for, and what were you thinking during that innings? Because that is at that point of time that was a world record, and it was a limited overs game, and I believe they shortened the game because of your innings.
So
So I'll tell people what happened before you go ahead and explain your or give us your perspective. Is that Satish sir was playing a 45 over club game against I can't remember the name of the club now. It's JK Sports or something of the sort. But he scored a 310 not out. Satish sir, not
no,
out.
not
Was that
at
not out?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
In a 45 over game, which had to be reduced, and he had gone in with the team at 35 for 2 in the sixth over. So basically, in 38 overs, along with the team total, you scored your own individual score of 310. So tell us what was happening there.
It happens.
Was
See,
it like a fast forward through everything, or did the time slow down or something of the sort? What happened there?
see, such thing happen. You don't think while playing. You just go and play. See, one match before that, that team they beat our second team, which was also a very good team, with very convincingly. So that means we are in a no, we have to beat them. That revenge, that thing that normally we have in our
Okay.
blood, Mumbai cricket, खुन्नस खड़ूस. So सारा
Yeah.
अपने टीम को सेकंड टीम को हराया हम लोग इनका धुलाई करेंगे. That was only thing was in my mind. And when we were batting first, we got 2 wickets early. Then me and one more partner, he scored 100 and I scored first 100 in I think 77 balls, first 100.
Oh,
And I was just playing my shot. I was not aware of anything. That record and everything. You don't normally you don't play for record. You even not aware of that. It's going to be a record. People will call it as a record. So I played my game. I started playing and hitting ball very well. That bat was given to me by Jatin Paranspe. I still remember. Yeah,
right.
1 week back. That's vampire bat. It's very good bat. So I was playing and hitting and होता है ना जैसा लगते गया. So first 77 balls I scored 100 and the next 210 balls 210 runs I scored in I think 66 balls. I mean total 135 balls I
Wow.
to
That's
score.
amazing. 18 sixes and 44 fours or something of the sort is what I remember
30
from
no,
that
no,
time.
no, no, 33 fours and 18 or 26.
18 sixes.
Not,
Okay.
not that many,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Fantastic. So, Sadish sir, we are getting a lot of questions. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to answer all of them in the session today, but we have some questions from Sahil again, from Shweta Mali 544 on how to handle reverse swing, from Neha Pawar, how to overcome the fear of the pace ball, from Pandaraj, how to develop the game against leg spinner. Karthik wants to know how to develop off spin, but we'll ask all of these viewers to post their questions on our Instagram page, and Satish sir will
Sure.
come back to you between today and tomorrow on those. But we only have a few more minutes. We are actually over time, but we have a few more minutes to talk about three more interesting things with Satish sir. So thank you for sharing that insight and your perspective on the 310. I had a lot more questions, Satish sir, but we have run out of time. So I will only ask you a segment which is a trivia segment, and it's like a rapid fire. You have to answer in every question in 5 minutes, and then two more things for us to take away from this game. Are you ready, sir?
Okay.
Every answer has 10 points, and then subsequently whoever you and I get on the show, we will count their points, and then at the end of the season we'll declare a winner.
Okay.
So first question is who has the highest score in the history of international cricket across all formats? Highest individual score.
In international cricket,
Yeah.
Brian Lara.
Okay, perfect.
Brian Lara.
Yes, Brian Lara, that's right. Who has the maximum wickets? I won't ask how many, but if you know, you can share that as well.
In international cricket.
Yes.
In one days or test cricket.
Overall. It's the same person.
Muralitharan.
Absolutely. He's got 800 test wickets and 534
500 something.
ODI.
One day.
He's got 13 T20 wickets, which does not count at all. Name one player. There are several, but name one player, one international player who has represented two countries at ICC events.
This South African, I think Kepler Vessels.
Yeah, absolutely
He played
right.
for Australia also. Yeah.
Yes, he played for Australia. We also had Dirk Nannes, who played for Holland and South Africa, and Owen Morgan, who played for Ireland and England. But right,
Ireland.
you got one more. Yeah. What are the best bowling figures by an Indian cricketer in ODI? This is a little surprising for.
It's a Stuart Binney. He was there at that time with Rajasthan Royals.
Oh, so you remember? Oh, okay, that was an easy one.
Yes, he got it against Bangladesh.
Yeah, he got 6 wickets for 4 runs, beating Anil Kumble's record of 6 for 12.
Yeah, against West Indies he got, six.
Yeah, absolutely. Question number 5. Who's the fastest test centurion for India? Now, this can also be a little bit of a surprise.
Upon 2 names are there. I think Kapil Dev and Azharuddin. I think both of them scored in 74, 75 balls.
Okay. So, the right answer is, what's your choice between the two?
I think Kapil Dev. Yeah.
Okay, that's right. I think Azharuddin was 76 balls or 78 balls. Kapil Dev was 74. 86, 87 against Sri Lanka at Kanpur.
Kanpur, right.
Yeah. You're getting everything right. This is too easy for you. Okay. Who is this one now? This should be fairly easy. Fastest ODI centurion for India.
Fastest Virat.
Okay,
Virat Kohli.
That's right. 52 balls versus Australia. At that point of time, I think his favorite team to play against. His favorite team to score runs against.
Yeah, runs against.
Okay. This one is fairly easy. This is the 7th question. Fastest ball officially bowled.
Shoaib Akhtar.
It's 161 kilometers.
2000. Yeah, right.
Yeah, 2003 against England at New Zealand.
Yes.
Which South African cricketer has the nickname Scooter? Scooter.
This is a fielder.
Uh, he, he is an outstanding fielder, one of the best fielders in the world at that point of time. Also, very good
Jaunty, but
batsman.
I think Jaunty is his nickname is Mamba. Some mysterious Mamba. Uh, it's tough one.
It's actually opening batsman Herschel Gibbs.
Actually, okay,
Herschel
right,
Gibbs.
right. But he dropped Steve Waugh in World Cup, and he dropped World Cup that time also.
Yeah. Okay. You may have not heard of this player, but his name is Kamindu Mendes from Sri Lanka. What is special about him? You already know.
He used to bowl with both. Used to bowl with both hands.
Yeah, left arm orthodox as well as off spin.
Left arm orthodox and right arm off spin. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Only bowler I think in the world to do that formally. Last question. Yes. Since it was Sachin sir's birthday yesterday, which Indian cricketer also shares? It is not very easy, but this is also shares his birthday with Sachin sir. Born on the same day. If you want a hint, I can give you a hint.
Would you
like a hint? Would you like a hint?
Give me some clue.
Okay, yes, wicket keeper, also selector at one point of time. I'll not tell you whether current or not.
Current.
Could be.
Maybe MS Prasad.
Yes, that's absolutely right. Absolutely right. So Satish sir, you've got 9 out of 10. You have 90. The scooter part you did not get.
I never got that much marks in my exams.
But this is fantastic. Thank you. So your score on the scoreboard is 90. That's a good start. You have given the team a good start as an opener. We will see how the rest of the guys do across the rest of the season. But one is we will pick for the viewers, we'll pick a winner for the best question that we had today. And please reach out to us. I will reach out to you through the Instagram handle, and we'll take your email ID and we'll send you a gift voucher, online gift voucher, so you can shop. And when everything is open, you'll get your gift as well. But just one last thing, Satish sir, for you to go before you go. Actually, two things. If you have the time, 2 minutes, then. One is who is your favorite cricketer and why?
I can say 2 names, but everything I told about Sachin, so I don't want to say anything, add anything in that, and everyone knows about him. But I will say the other person is Sir Sunil Gavaskar.
Of course.
So he played in that era where pitch wasn't covered. He played against most fearsome bowlers of that time. And he got an average of over 65 against West Indies. It is a great phenomenon. And played against them in West Indies is the most difficult. And that time, even there was no restriction on bouncers. No, even used to bowl Beamer also that time. No protective cover. He never used helmet. He used to wear only arm guard, thigh guard, and just center guard. Whole of his life he played against, and for team interest he curtailed his game. So one incident I can say, so because he knows that everything is our team was fragile that time. See, the example one incident I can say. Then one test series against West Indies in India, he requested captain that let me bat at number 4-5. So now if you're batting second, then please let me go little bit late. If you're batting first, then I will open. But there was that management told him that you, as an opener, you selected as an opener, you have to play as opening. So first 2-3 matches he batted like anything. He was on a fire. I think one match Ahmedabad, I think he scored 100. In Delhi he scored something 90, or in hardly per ball, like that type of stuff he did. And last match, third match at Chepauk, I think in Madras, Chennai. He got a number 4. So, and India was batting. and he got a chance to bat in the very second over. So Vivian Richard was there in the slip. So when that score was 0, Sachin, आप कभी भी आएंगे, whenever you go, your team score definitely will be a 0. You bat at number 1 or bat at number 4. So that type of a player he was. He used to carry his inning. He used to carry the burden of whole team, and that's the reason. Yeah, the reason because the team was not that strong. So he was not able to take a risk. एक बार उनके जो मेरे जो कोच है वासु परस, he was so he was so technically correct, and he was so disciplined in his batting, so he was never take a risk because he was aware that कि ना अगर out हो गया तो टीम अपनी सफर हो सकती है. So one day वासु सर he asking, अरे is this typical in Marathi, अरे Sunil, अरे Ekka inning, he played almost 125 matches. That means around 250 innings he got a chance to bat. Around 250 or 240 innings. So Ekka inning मध्ये 1-4 मारली असतेस तर अजून 1000-1500 रन वाढले असते तुझे. But answer from Sunil Gavaskar was, आणि ते मारताना आउट झालास तर. So that thinking was there. He scored. He was the first batsman to score 10,000 runs. Now 13 batsmen already scored 10,000 runs. But for me, he's the best. He's the best.
Absolutely. And that dialogue that you said that Vivian Richard was, whatever number you bat, man, the score is always 0.
Yes.
That was nice. Okay, thank you so much. Satish sir, thank you very much for spending time with us. It was fantastic. Really enjoyed it. I could see that the viewers really enjoyed it, really engrossed, asked a lot of questions. We'll be in a better position to take their questions real time in our next session. I will post on Pure Cricket when our next session is going to be. Hopefully, we'll be able to do one on Thursday.